Good afternoon. Welcome to another live session with me. I am Vinod James after a very, very, very long time. But they just went very quickly. So hope you had a lovely festive season. Yes, all of you enjoyed your Easter and back again, recouping yourself for another few days before you attend the exam and all. Yes, as we always know that you're always in studying and also no doubts at all. I hope you had a lovely Easter. Did you? Yes. Okay. How many of you missed this? That's another question to find out. So, as students are joining, people who are new, I am Vinod James and welcome to Neethus Academy reading live in front of you. So, we come on a daily basis from Monday to Friday in the very same page that you're watching. So, please do not forget to like the very same page and do click the follow button, or if you're watching it on the channel, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and also the ensure that the bell icon is enabled so that you will not miss. Good. Sedona George, good afternoon. Soumya Shijo, good afternoon. All of you enjoyed your Easter? Yes, I'm sure that all of you have enjoyed. Yes, excellent. So something about Neethu's Academy. See, Neethu's Academy is always obliged and is always there for all of you. So Priya ji, good afternoon. So why I keep on telling this is because whatever we are is because of all our lovely students who are there right in front of us. Asha Vipin, good afternoon. Vinil Chako, good afternoon. So very good afternoon to all of you. Okay, so if you really look into the page that we have pinned, okay, that's our exclusive sorry, official Neethus Academy Telegram page. So if you have not yet joined that group, it's a free group. So please do join. Anjali Vaishak, good afternoon. Happy to see you. Happy to see you all as well. Alexander Grahambel, good afternoon. So what are the things that you get there in that group is, see, every day we post, Chris sir comes in with his listening classes and the link is posted there and that's on a Zoom. So that link will be posted there. Every day we post a grammar challenge, and on top of that, whatever the news that we have to bring it to you, we will be posting it there. So you will never be left empty-handed. And then we have another exclusive reading telegram group where you get the first-hand information about all the reading related. So that one, even though it's a free group, there is a scrutinizing which is happening. Ambelijinu, good afternoon. Why the scrutinizing? Okay, as you all are aware, Subiraj, good afternoon. There are a lot of fraud people who are right in front of us. Okay, who are here to rip other people's money. So, in order to restrict them, we have done that scrutinizing policy. So, the scrutinizing is nothing we will look into. We will ask our admin, will ask you to send certain details to us. Okay, after that, we'll be cross checking it, and after double checking it only, we'll be accepting you into it because we want our students to have a peaceful atmosphere just to study. Okay, there are times where students who are really not students, okay, get into such kind of thing with the students and then they've been disturbed. Okay, there are n number of incidents that our students have told us, saying, okay, see, these people are disturbing because they're not here to study, they're here with some other purpose. There are students who, like I always tell them, there are foxes who dress like sheep and then enter and say, okay, this is what it is, we can give you that and this, you pay us money. So we want to avoid such kind of people because we are trying to do our level best because we are only focused on you. Okay, that's what Neethu's Academy and the whole Neethu's family is focusing on. Rini Georgie, good afternoon. Vidya Shijan, good afternoon. There are students who are new, there are students who are preparing for the exam, there are students who are waiting to write the exam, there are students who have already written the exam. So it's an absolute mix of all types of students in here. So that's what make this live session more exuberant. Okay, so um, that's the beauty out of what every day we are thrilled to come in front of you. Merinum, good afternoon. Lot of profound names, lot of new names, lot of what can you say? Um, it's those kind of mix which is there. Okay. So what are we going to do in here? We'll only be doing two things. One, we'll be discussing a part B question, and the other one is a part A question, which I've already shared. Okay. So everything that we do, the only focus is to make sure that you are benefited. So one thing that we all request is just a courtesy of you sharing the very same link to the maximum so that we can reach to the maximum number of people, and there are n number of students who are still not aware of such kind of free classes which we are providing, because that will be Jyotisha George. Good afternoon, Jyotisha. Think I know that name, not sure. So why that courtesy from you is because you might think that okay, who's going to share, but you are always there in a social media platform, and the reach that you have is much bigger than what we have. Okay, so when you share, because you only share certain things that you find it beneficial, isn't it? So one is about how we gauge our classes are impacting you, because you, if you share, that means yes, of course you feel that it is good enough. Tissi Jubin, good afternoon. So please do that, nobility. Anju Devasya, good afternoon. And also the number of people that sees. And Thomas, sir, I've cleared OET with 3B and 1C plus. Big thanks to you and Neethu's Academy. Your materials really helped me to achieve this goal. And Thomas, am I really happy? Congratulations on your great achievement. It's all your hard work, isn't it? And we're very happy that our materials have provided you with such a great insight. That's something which we take pride about. Okay, so like Anne, and what are your scores, Anne? It's a nice thing, after Easter, the very first thing that you're hearing is another student have made that dream a reality. So are you all ready to say like what just Anne told, coming in and saying, yes, I have made my dream a reality? Ambali, very nice gesture. Congratulations. And Manju Merita, belated happy Easter. Belated happy Easter, Manju. I hope you had a lovely Easter as well. So, like Anne, like I want all of you, or we from Neethu's Academy is only expecting all of you to come and tell us, yes, you have made your dream a reality. We are only a small bridge between you and your dream. It is all Anne have just come and said that beautiful thing on the aspect, because that's so kind of her to come and tell us as well. Because see, the most amazing thing about is when a student shares their achievement with us. That means they always have that we are also there in their mind when they come, because it's a good thing that they come and with their 100% effort they give us that kind of information being shared. Hats off, Anne. Good enough. So, like Anne, how many of you are ready to come and tell here, saying that I have made my dream a reality? Let's see. How many of you say that you are going to make that dream a reality? Give me a quick thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are ready. Because I want all my students to be ready all the time. Be confident and be like ready no matter whatever the day. How many of you are ready? Tell me. Let me see. Okay, I can see a few thumbs up coming in. Simini is ready, very good. Priya Kumar, ready, excellent. Very good. I want all of you to come and comment. Neethu Jijo, very nice gesture, giving applause. Very good, very good. This is how the whole love and affection as a family is. Congratulations, Merinum Menacing. Congratulations. Soumya Shijo is ready. Very good. So it's, and this all congratulations and all those things are from our family to you. Rini Georgie is ready. Excellent. Very good. Snowby Paul is ready. Very good. Good. I know that there are few who are just pressing that thumbs up button, but I'm not able to read who is that. So, yeah. Good. So anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know that you're attending for the very first time. Sindhamul Ramachandran is ready. Excellent. Very good. Angel Mary Sam, I am ready. Very good. I like that confident. I am ready. Good. So anybody who's attending for the first time, please do let me know. Sita Tarshini, good afternoon. Subiraj is ready. Very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. As you have started saying ready, and as you are eagerly waiting for the session to start, we'll be also starting no sooner. Okay. So as I've always mentioned, two things, and also what are we catering for our lovely students? We have our regular classes happening, and as you can see in the screen, that our next regular batches are available only from. It's my first time to attend live session. Okay, fair enough, Sindhumol. Thank you. And Sindhumol, would you be kind enough to tell me where are you from? Manju Merita is ready. Good enough. So, our regular classes, okay, I see the next available slots are only from June, July, August. Till that time, we have completely full. And if you wanted, crash course only, we do have crash courses available. So, all those things we are there to make sure that we become that aid between you and your dream. Not only just one exam, we have n number of other competitive English exams that we give training on. So if you want to get more insights about it, please do not hesitate to contact the number. We will not contact you. If you want, please do contact. Okay, the numbers are on the screen. Okay, as you have all said that you're all ready to get that. Good, Snowby first time. Okay, fair enough, Snowby. Would you be kind enough to tell me where are you from as well? It's just to Pranita, right? Ready, very good. Sindhu Mole, Saudi Arabia. Okay, I have a lot of students from Saudi Arabia right in front of me. Tony is ready, excellent. Good, it's just to add on to my known people's list. I always like to tell, okay, I have known people in Saudi, I have known people across the globe, and you also should know that people whom you are sitting and enjoying the class are from every part of the world. Okay, if you want some countries, we have people from Africa, we have people from South Africa, we have people from Israel, we have people from Australia, we have people from Ireland, we have people from UK, New Zealand, Maldives, Nepal, you name those, and of course, majority of people from India, different parts of India as well. So that's how diverse, and we had people from Pakistan as well. So that's how diverse the whole classroom is, isn't it? Isn't it good enough to know that you are sitting in an international community? We have, like Mauritius, we had. So that's how what is nice about coming in a live session. So are you all ready? As you have all said that you are ready not only for the exam but also to get that and say that we have cracked the exam. Now we'll be sharing part B question. That's the first thing that we'll do. We'll be sharing a part B question and you will be having 2 minutes of time. Do that material. Keep that time conscious. Okay, we have a timer also there. So try to find an answer within that stipulated period of time. നിങ്ങൾ ആൻസർ പറയണം. Okay, I'll ask you when to say that answer. Just find the answer and tell me എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് ചോദിക്കും അത് എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് കൂടെ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നാൽ മതി. Because the whole ideology why you are being asked is to make sure that we are coming and molding from where, if you have gone wrong, we want to make sure that we mold you into the right direction. If you have got it right, absolutely, which is good for you. Okay, that's how we do this. Okay. So yeah, people from Saudi Arabia and all. So the question will be shared in no time on the screen. As soon as the question pops in, just try to do it. And there you have the question. So please do the question and then we'll discuss. time. Yes, as we say, time's up. This is how quickly the time runs. So this also is a lovely example of how quickly the time runs. Okay, so there's no time for us to waste. You shouldn't take it lightly. Okay, that is the most important information or the advice that I can give you. Every time when you're doing a material, always consider that as your day's exam material. Okay, അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റിലോട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇനി മാറണം. Because you have to mold on the aspect, okay, I'm doing this material, no problem. ആ ഒരു ഈസി ആറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡിൽ നിന്ന് മാറിയിട്ട് you have to start pushing yourself to the extreme. അപ്പോഴേ നമുക്ക് ആ ഒരു എക്സാം ഫിയർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു എക്സാം ടൈമിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു സ്ട്രെസ് എന്നതിന് ഓവർകം ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. Okay, so happy that I'm sure that all of you would have got that answer. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer, where you got the answer from? That is very important. എന്താണ് ആൻസർ, എവിടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടി എന്നും കൂടെ ഒന്ന് പറയാവോ? Very quickly, can you tell me? Yes, I want all of you to comment. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ വെറുതെ ഇരുന്ന് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്ത് ഓക്കെ ഇതാണോ, അയ്യോ ശരിയല്ലല്ലോ, അങ്ങനെ ആലോചിക്കണ്ട. യു കമന്റ് വാട്ട് ഇസ് യുവർ ആൻസർ. ഓക്കെ, അത് ശരിയാണെങ്കിൽ ബി ഹാപ്പി വിത്ത് ദാറ്റ്, തെറ്റാണെങ്കിലോ അഗൈൻ ബി ഹാപ്പി വിത്ത് ദാറ്റ്. കാരണം എന്നാ, യു വിൽ get the right answer. ശരി എന്നല്ലല്ലോ ശരി പഠിക്കുന്നത്, തെറ്റി എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ ശരി പഠിക്കുന്നത്. ശരിയാണെങ്കിൽ ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് there is no problem at all. പക്ഷെ തെറ്റാണെങ്കിൽ there is always a chance to improve. അല്ലെ, don't make the same mistake, but that's how you learn. അപ്പോൾ വേഗം പറയാമോ, what is your answer, എവിടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടി, എന്താണ് ആൻസർ? അഞ്ജു ദേവസ്യ ready? Okay. Priya Sunil Kumar, okay. Manju Marita, done. Excellent, excellent. Vidya Shujin, B from all paragraph. Okay, fair enough. Angel Mary Sam, C. Okay, I'm happy. B, C. All are there. Good. So Angel Mary, can you tell me where you got C from also? That's important. എന്ത് കിട്ടി എന്നുള്ളതിനേക്കാളും എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടി എന്നുള്ളത് കൂടെ അറിയണം. എന്നാലേ we'll be able to tell you what. If it is right, we'll tell you it is right. If it is wrong, no problem. We'll tell you why it went wrong and how it can be corrected. Anju Devasya, B from 7th and the 8th line. Okay, fair enough. So B is this 2:1. How about this? I want all of you to comment. നമ്മൾ കമന്റ് ചെയ്ത് പഠിക്കണം. You have to stand for your answers. എൻ്റെ ആൻസർ ശരിയാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കമന്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയാം. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ അത് ശരിയാണോ തെറ്റാണോ എന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പറയുന്നതിൽ കാര്യമില്ല. ഇറ്റ്സ് അബൌട്ട് ഹൗ യു വാലിഡേറ്റ്, സ്റ്റാൻഡ് ബൈ യുവർ ആൻസർ. സുബിരാജ് ഇസ് ഓൾസോ സെയിം. ബി ഓക്കെ, ഫെയർ എനഫ്. അബൌട്ട് അതേഴ്സ്, ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? വാട്ട് ഇസ് യുവർ ആൻസർ? വേഗം പറഞ്ഞു. Right, now as our students are typing the answers, now let me remind you എന്തൊക്കെ നമ്മളത് ചെയ്യണം പാർട്ട് ബി. സി പാർട്ട് ബി ആഫ്റ്റർ പാർട്ട് എ ആണ് നമുക്ക് പാർട്ട് ബി പാർട്ട് സി മെറ്റീരിയൽ തരും. അപ്പോൾ മെറ്റീരിയൽ തരുന്ന സമയത്ത് വി ഓൺലി ആർ ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിത്ത് 45 minutes അല്ലേ, നമുക്ക് 45 മിനിറ്റേ ഉള്ളൂ. ആൻഡ് പാർട്ട് ബി ഈസ് കൺസിഡേർഡ് ടു ബി സ്മോളർ. ചെറിയൊരു 6 ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ്റെ ഒരു സെറ്റാണ്. Okay, that 6 questions should be dealt in 2 minutes. That means each question 2 minutes, the maximum time. But we advise the students to complete it before so that you can give ample time to do part C. Part B, 6 questions, 6 different focus, different types, different, of course, it is taken from different context. Idinore head or tail undavilla. But the answer is there in that given paragraph. That's an important concept. നമുക്ക് തന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ്റെ ആൻസർ തന്നേക്കുന്ന പാരഗ്രാഫിൽ നിന്നായിരിക്കണം കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. അതാണ് പാർട്ട് ബിയുടെ സിഗ്നിഫിക്കൻസ്. നമ്മൾ അസ്യൂം ഒന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട, അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവും, ബട്ട് നോട്ട് ഇൻ എ സ്ട്രെയിറ്റ് വേ. ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് ബി ഓൾവേസ് ദെയർ ഇൻ എ പാരഫ്രേസ് ഫോം. അപ്പോൾ അതിന് എന്തൊക്കെ ചെയ്യണം? പാർട്ട് ബി, യു ഷുഡ് റീഡ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഫസ്റ്റ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി 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 ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. അണ്ടർലൈൻ ദ കീവേഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ഇത് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം മാത്രമേ You can read the answer option and underline the keyword answer option and then go to the paragraph, or you can read the paragraph and then pick it up. No problem, either way. But reading question, adyam, adu important. Because from all aspects, from middle of the paragraph. Okay, fair enough. Right. അപ്പം ജനറലി ഒരു ബി പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ് ആണ് കൂടുതൽ പേര് പറയുന്നത്. ഒരാൾ സി പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ബട്ട് ദർ ആർ എൻ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് പീപ്പിൾ ഹു ഹാവൻ സ്റ്റിൽ told me what is your answer also. അപ്പോൾ അതൊരു ഒരു മെജോറിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദ പീപ്പിൾ ആണ്. അതെന്തിനാണ് നിങ്ങൾ അങ്ങനെ നോക്കുന്നത്? നമ്മുടെ ആൻസർ ശരിയാണെങ്കിലല്ലേ കാര്യമുള്ളൂ. അങ്ങനെയല്ല, നമ്മളിവിടെ പഠിക്കാനല്ലേ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. തെരേസ്യാമ ജോസ് ബി ഓക്കെ, ഫെയർ ആണ്. നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഇത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ നമ്മുടെ ഇത് ആദ്യം പറയണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഹൗ യു ലേൺ. അതല്ലാതെ ഞാൻ മിണ്ടാതിരുന്നിട്ട് എൻ്റെ പാട്ട് നന്നാക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇല്ല. So you have to start getting into it. അതേപോലെയാണ് ഏതൊരു കാര്യത്തിൽ. You have to take that first step. Initiative നിങ്ങളുടെ കയ്യിൽ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഈ പറയുന്നത്, put whatever is the answer. A ആണോ ഇട്ടോ, B ആണോ ഇട്, നോ പ്രോബ്ലം. C ആണോ നോ പ്രോബ്ലം. ഓക്കെ, അതിൽ A ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു തരും എങ്ങനെയാണ് A വന്നത്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ A അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അത് എന്തുകൊണ്ടല്ല എന്നും പറയും. B ആണെങ്കിലും സെയിം, C ആണെങ്കിലും സെയിം. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കാനല്ലേ ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. Right. Now the question will be shared on the screen and then we will discuss. So initially, as I've mentioned, you are expected to read the question, understand the question, underline the keywords of the question. Now ഇവിടെ ഇത് പ്രാവശ്യം ഒരു bigger question ആണ്. We thought of, every time we were giving you a smaller question, but now we thought of making it a bit more lengthier to read. അത് എന്തിനാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇത്രയും പേരൊന്നും നിങ്ങളുടെ എക്സാമിന് വരത്തില്ല. പക്ഷേ യു ഹാവ് ടു ഗെറ്റ് എക്സ്പോസ്ഡ് ടു ഇറ്റ്. കാരണം ആ ഒരു റീഡിംഗ് ഹാബിറ്റ് എൻഹാൻസ് ചെയ്യാണ്. Okay. Now, question is, what are the main topics women should be given information on during the antenatal period? So you know very specifically what are the things that you have to underline. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും you should know മെയിൻ എന്താണ് വേണ്ടത്, അത് മാത്രമല്ല അത് വാട്ട് ആർ അങ്ങനെ ഒന്നും അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്ത് പോരും. So what is the first thing in here? Main topics, information, അതായത് given information, antenatal. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ ഇത് ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും, ഓക്കെ, ആന്റിനേറ്റൽ പീരിയഡിൽ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് മെയിൻ കാര്യങ്ങൾ അവർക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കേണ്ടത്. ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് വിമൻ ഓൺലി, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ വേണം നമ്മൾ അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്ത് പഠിക്കാൻ. ഇനി I am a person who follow, after reading question, I underline my keywords in my answer option. But I'm just going to follow the very same thing. Option A, managing her expectation, knowing which babies are at risk of SUDI and how to be confident in her ability as a new mom. Appo managing on which babies risk SUDI. Now these are all important keywords. Which babies, enganathe babies aanu SUDI risk olle? Confident new mom. Option B, managing her health during and after pregnancy, life changes, partnership, relationship and baby's needs. Appo ivide again managing is a very common terminology. Appo managing venda sherikum, കാരണം എല്ലാത്തിലും ഒരേ വേർഡ് ആണ്. During after pregnancy, life changes, partnership relation, baby's need. അപ്പോൾ ഇതൊരു കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയുന്നത് ഇതാണ്. ഇനി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓപ്ഷൻ സി, managing psychosocial and mental health issues, understanding labor and giving birth. Now psychosocial, mental health, labor, giving birth. അപ്പോൾ ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് ഇനി പറയുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത് മെയിൻ ടോപ്പിക്സ്. അപ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും it's understood that it should be more than one അല്ലേ. Any planning for subsequent antenatal visits. So subsequent means one after the other. At all visits, opportunities should be provided for the women to share her expectation and experiences as well as discuss any issue and or concerns that may have arisen since her last visit. So that means past, present എന്നൊരു ഇത് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്, കഴിഞ്ഞ വിസിറ്റും ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ വിസിറ്റും. Okay, including psychosocial support and mental health issue. But these are all the things that should be discussed. Mental health, psychosocial. Straight away it is saying C എന്ന് പറയാം initially. പക്ഷേ ഇനി അടുത്തത്, women should also be offered information. So that means offered means they have to be given. What information on aspects of health in pregnancy and early parenthood. So that means early and example, nutrition, alcohol, smoking, symptom relief. If condition common in pregnancy are being experienced, so that means what are the things that they are experiencing or they have experienced. Breastfeeding, reducing risk of sudden and unexpected death in infancy. So now they are only talking about reducing the risk of sudden and unexpected death in infancy. So they are not saying anything about knowing which babies are at risk is not mentioned. So that particular point I can easily say A can be eliminated. So because in part B, the most appropriate option is elimination method. So I literally am not going to worry about A now because it's not saying anything on which babies are. So a woman's confidence in her ability to labor, give birth and look after new babies should be supported through antenatal care and antenatal education, should also support her in preparing for changes to her life, her relationship with her partner and understanding the physical and emotional needs of the baby. Now see, now this is the place where it is more pointing into not just about health and during and after pregnancy, life changes. So now also needs her to prepare herself in the changes of her life. So life changes, partnership relationship and her relationship with her partner. So again, paraphrased. Then baby's needs, understanding the physical and emotional needs. So it's more prominently pointing into all the aspects of pointing into B now. The women needs should dictate the type of information and support provided. Example, while many women will benefit from written information and other forms of information such as audio or video are sometimes more suitable, women should also direct the type of issues and questions discussed. So very specifically, main topic, it's not just about psychosocial mental health issue, understanding labor, not there. Giving birth, not there. So option C can be also eliminated because the other two are not the only thing. So main topics are covering in B. All those topics which is mentioned in the paragraph is mentioned in or paraphrased as in B. So the right answer is B. So congratulations to all the people who have got B. Okay, and people who have got C, no problem because you just went only for one particular keyword. Now an insight. Generally, the keywords as such will not be mentioned both in the paragraph as well as in the question. They will always be in paraphrase form. Understood? So the answer to questions, especially in part B, will always be in a paraphrase form. Excellent. Keep on dancing. Very, very good. Excellent. So I hope all of you are satisfied with my explanation. Is there anything that you want me to clarify? If so, please do ask me, or else we'll go into the next set, that is part A questions. Is there anything that you want me to clarify? I'm sure that it was such an easy question, isn't it? It's asking you what is the whole ideology behind that given. Pranita understood. Okay, fair enough. So as you have said that you have understood, would you be kind enough to tell me how you felt about today's part A question? That means the material. Because we want that insight. Because Neethu madam always looks into your valid comments and then preparing the next material. So how did you find of today's part A material? And what are the suggestions that you can give us? That's very important. So please be kind enough to give us more insights about today's part A. How did you find? Yes, and also how many of you have done today's part A? That's also very important, isn't it? You have to do because you're active. Manju Merita, not easy. Okay, fair enough. Let's see why Manju is also feeling that way. Is there anybody else with some insight about today's part A material? What is today's part A material? That's also another question that I would definitely want you to answer. What is today's part A material? Go on. Tell me very quickly. What is today's material? And how you felt about it. Piece of cake, Ambili. Okay, very good. Soumya Shijo is also laughing. Very good. Soumya Shijo is dancing as well. Okay, that means you have also got the right answer. Manju Marita, done. Excellent. Problem in time management with there, no problem. It's about having reading as a habit. And as you start understanding and you're skimming, especially, I don't know whether if it is part B or part A you're talking about. If it is part B, it's about your paraphrasing. That means you need to get exposed to a lot of vocabulary synonyms, because it's always synonymous language. Anjali Vaishak, pacemaker surgery, absolutely. So good. So today's part A is pacemaker surgery, and I am already getting a mix of emotional, what can you say, answers, isn't it? Tough, tricky, easy, piece of cake. Very, very good. So if you're not aware of how to do or time management, or what is the thing that you have to do in order to manage time in part A, we have done an exclusive video on the tips and tricks about part A. Please do refer to that after the live session. So that will give you more of insight. That will give you more insight about how to deal with it. Okay, now as what you have said, pacemaker surgery. Now let's go into dealing with the 1 to 7 question, which are called match the following, which is more like a game. See, when you are skimming properly, or if you have skimmed properly, 1 to 7 answers are the easiest to find. Okay, because the only thing that you have to always remember is keyword reference. After skimming, you are expected to underline the keywords in the answer option, then you have to refer. Okay, now I'll show you. See, for example, let's say we go into question number 1. How does the process of blood circulation takes place? So blood circulation process, where are we? As I've skimmed, I know that the initial thing was mentioned in text A, isn't it? The heart has two upper and lower chamber. The upper chamber contract, pulling blood into the heart. So when the ventricle contract, they pushes the blood. So all these things are talking about blood. So okay, I know that answer. It is there in A. That's how you refer. Now the next one, question 2. The significant variety of devices succeeding a pacemaker surgery. So succeeding pacemaker after. So what are the devices that are used? So where have I underlined all these devices that has been used? If you really look into all those devices, and the only thing that is mentioned in text C. So that is how you refer. Understood? These are called reference. So the answer to question number 2 is C. Okay. Now, again, let's see question number 3. Important factors to be taken in consideration before undergoing pacemaker surgery. So factors considering before. Now that word before is important. Before surgery. So where are they talking about all those things? They are talking about in text B, isn't it? Do not eat or drink anything after midnight, the evening before the procedure. So which procedure we talking about? We're talking about pacemaker surgery. If you must take medication, take them only with a small sip of water. So what are the precautions, or what are the important factors to be considered? It's there. Text B. Question 4. Number of death cases reported post to the surgery. Now, where are they talking about surgery? Death. Okay, I have seen that in that flow chart. So, where are they talking? One died after surgery before the final follow-up. So, that is where all were talking about the number of people dead. So, the answer is D. Question 5. Places where we usually conduct endocardial implantation. So endocardial, where are we underlined? We have underlined in text B. Now endocardial is there. So do we really need to worry about it? No, you don't need to, because the procedure is done in an electrophysiology lab. So that's the exact place where you get the answer. But electrocardial, that's the only place where you have that word. So that's called keyword reference. So the answer is B. Question 6. Which test is usually conducted amidst a physical activity? So which test amidst physical? That means in between physical activity, which is the test? Okay, that is a specific cardiac rehabilitation program. Again, that is there in text C. That's called keyword reference. Understood what is the importance of keyword? All these keywords are there. Test, physical activity, they're talking about physical activity there. So all those things, treadmill, exercise, that's how you underline or refer. Now, question 7. What are the therapeutic medications followed by people in the study group? So, where are we only talking about a study group? So, that study group is only mentioned in text D. Now, do we really need to worry about it any further? No, you don't need to, because you can manage time. Study group only there. Why 681 patient underwent randomization? And all these studies are mentioned there only. The answer is D. That wraps up massive following. Now, for the next set of questions, are 8, 14, which are called as short answer question, where you are expected to write a word, a number, combination of both, or a short phrase. You will not get longer answers, and please do not write longer answers. Article, which is okay, especially in short answer question. Now, question 8. The type of medication that has been administered for recovery period. So, very specifically saying recovery period. So, where are they talking about recovery period? After operation, during recovery. So, recovery is only mentioned in text C. Now, you have to scan that area. What is the medication? So, medication administered during recovery. Medication might include blood thinning drugs. So, medication, what are the medication? Blood hyphen thinning drugs or blood hyphen thinning. Anything else? Fine. Question 9. Condition that demands to carry out a permanent pacemaker implantation. So condition. So it's asking about some disease condition. Carry a permanent pacemaker. So where are they talking about permanent pacemaker? So permanent as such, where did I underline? It's there in text A. Now a pacemaker can ensure that the upper chamber contract properly. If a pacemaker is treating an arrhythmia, it's usually permanent. So which is the condition? Arrhythmia. ARRHYTHMIA. This is how you refer. Permanent. Permanent is there. Question 10. Which procedure has been made insignificant due to the change in clinical status? So procedure insignificant, clinical status. So clinical status, which procedure? They're all mentioning about in text D. Now going and reading. So had change in clinical status, surgery no longer indicated. So which is the procedure? Surgery. SURGERY is the answer. It's a one word. Question 11. What part of the body gets an incision to make the pacemaker and lead to be inserted on it? So part of the body. So where are they talking about? The part of the body. It's there. The procedure as such is only mentioned in B. So somewhere it has to be scanned in B. It's there. A local anesthetic pain relieving medication is given to numb the area. A cut. So that means incision is made in the chest where the lead and pacemaker are inserted. So where is the part of the body, or which is the part of the body? It's the chest. CHEST. So question 12. The implementation of what has led to the faster recovery time as well as shorter hospital stay. So faster recovery, shorter hospital. Where are they talking about? So it's there as such again in text B, the very last paragraph. Minimally invasive techniques have enabled shorter hospital stay and quicker recovery time. So which one? Minimally invasive techniques. Three word answer. MINIMALLY INVASIVE TECHNIQUES. Three word answer. Question 13. What is required by an individual who is suffering from an acute heart trauma or drug abuse? So required individual heart trauma, drug abuse. So where are they talking about? So it's there, different types of things are initially mentioned in text A. So otherwise a person may need a temporary pacemaker, typically in response to acute heart trauma such as heart attack or drug overdose. So what is the answer? Here is the example of that article A. In the text, it is saying a temporary pacemaker. So A is of course optional in short answer question. Even with a temporary is fine, or temporary pacemaker. TEMPORARY PACEMAKER. See, pacemaker, you have to write it as one word. If you write it with pacemaker, wrong answer. Okay, so be aware of it. Now the last question for short answer. Part of the heart that pushes out blood from the heart in order to get it circulated. So part of heart out, blood circulated. So where are they talking about? It's there again in text A, the third sentence. When the ventricles contract, they push this blood out of the heart so that it can circulate throughout the body. So which is the part of the heart? Ventricles. Ventricles. Now comes the fill in the blanks. Now here, the article is going to be a problem. Okay, article. If the word is as such mentioned in the question, then you can't rewrite it again. So be aware of in 15 to 20. In the condition called dash, the pace of the heart seems to be falling. So condition. So they are talking about some condition. So where are they talking about? Tachycardia involves the heart beating too quickly. But here the problem is falling. So it's not quickly, it is low. So and bradycardia involves the heart beating too slowly. So our question is about too slow. So what is the answer? Bradycardia. Bradycardia. Again, a one-word answer. Now going into question 16. Unlike in an endocardial approach, a dash is administered in the epicardial method as it is commonly conducted in children. So endocardial, where are they talking about? Epicardial. You can easily know, okay, I have underlined this in text B. Now I'm going to scan that area. So it's clearly saying epicardial approach. This is more common in children, of course. The answer keywords are there, conducted in children. This procedure is done by a surgeon in the surgical suite, or general anesthesia is given to put you to sleep. So unlike in endocardial approach, a general anesthesia. Now endocardial, it is local anesthetic. Here it is general anesthetic. That's where the difference is. So general anesthesia. GENERALANESTHESIA. Two-word answer. Now question 17. Among the 335 people who had undergone surgery, 334 went for the final follow-up, and it's a very easy answer, isn't it? One of them got expired. Expired means died. So where are they talking about? Okay, this is that study group. So 335 underwent surgery, one died. So the answer is 1. Question 18. The dash has written a case prior to the surgery during the phase of warfarin therapy. So warfarin therapy. Again, where? Text D. So what is that? Who has withdrawn? One was withdrawn by physician. So who withdrew it? Physician. PHYSICIAN is the answer. Question 19, the penultimate one for today. We could trace the commencing of dash if the patient on his recovery period experienced signs such as difficulty in breathing, fever, and excessive sweating. So keywords: breathing, fever, excessive sweating. Where are they talking about? Seek urgent care. Text C. During recovery, seek urgent care for any potential serious symptoms of infection. Symptoms include difficulty breathing, fever, and excessive sweating. All the other keywords are as such mentioned. So the answer is infection. INFECTION. Now for the ultimate question for today, during heartbeat, and dash is the one which controls the rhythm of the same. So rhythm of the heartbeat is controlled by what? Where is the answer? So the answer comes from the 20th answer. Is a very easy answer, isn't it? A very common one. The answer is electrical signal. You get that from text A, the third paragraph. It clearly says whether the ventricle contracts, then this contraction is a heartbeat, and electrical signals are responsible for controlling the rhythm. So electrical signals. No, a signal, okay, is. So be aware of such kind of grammatical problems also. And means, of course, it has to be signal. Electrical signal is the answer, but in the passage it is electrical signals. So ELECTRICALSIGNAL. So I have wrapped my 20 answers. I have fired all the 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start telling me what are your total scores, and if there is any doubt which you want me to clarify. Is there any doubts? I can see the thumbs ups are all popping up. If you have any doubts, please do. The 19th answer, is it infection or urgent care? Infection. Infection. Infection, because we could trace the commencing of urgent care. No? Infection. 15 Sneha. Okay, good enough, good enough. I always love a student who has the courage to say whatever that score is. Okay, that should be the way to, or that should be the right approach to go in order to enhance your scores. Good. So others, I'm sure that all of you have got things to work on too. There are things that you have to. And also this electrical signal, we deliberately changed it. See, if you really look into in the passage, it is electrical signals, isn't it? But read the next one, that verb which is given is are. So that's of course plural. And after the and is always singular, and in here that is coming. Okay, this is how you have to give a bit more of caution to doing fill in the blanks. Okay, and I could see that there is no comment saying that there is any doubts, So it was a pleasure meeting you after quite some time. Okay, Soumya Shiju is 15, Neethu Saji is 16. Excellent. See, that should be the way to go in order to attain the epitome. Vargi is 17, Manju Merita 18, Neethu Jijo 17. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good enough, good enough. So 15, 16, 17, and 18. See, go back and see where you have gone wrong, how you made that small mistakes, isn't it? So generally all the answers would be there right in front of you. It's about how you comprehend. So skimming is very important and scanning is also needed. Okay. So thank you very much for giving us another opportunity, because there is not much of a doubt which has come. So thank you so much on behalf of Neethus family. It was a great pleasure to come in front of you again. Until I see you tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care.